Squash ngiyathanda ukudlala because sigijimisa kakhulu and mina ngumuntu othanda ukugijima and isport esifun and ngithanda the way kumove wakhona ecourtini.
I like squash because it is very challenging and it is a fast game, so I like challenging things. If I see an opponent who's twice my size, I do not get scared.
If ufikile a few years ago ungithola ngenze lento engiyenzayo, maybe ungeke understand ukuthi ngiyenzani. Le technique ucoach wami angifundisa yona so that ngizokwazi uku-improve ukudlala squash and ngiyenze kaningi and ngase ngi-improve. Mangiceda ngale technique ucoach wami angifundisa yona ngimove kwamanye ama-exercises. Mina ngumuntu othanda isport and exercise kuyangijabulisa kakhulu and kungikhipha busy and ngihlezi ngijabulile. Mina ngihlala e-Lepasvlei and i-Lepasvlei iseKrugersdorp. Manje i-Lepasvlei la ngihlala khona indawo ene crime mara ayikho that bad mara kuyahlaleka, it's a good place. Impilo endlini inokuba right, sometimes ingabi right because sometimes ngihlala nogogo usebenza eyi-one so sinoku-struggleisha nalala. Umamami nobabami bashona ngisesemncane, kwaqala ngokushona ubabami kwase kulandela uma wami. Suke isikhathi esiningi sebeshiyile so ngihlala nogogo wami ongikhulisile ngisho usisi wami. Into engiyidlalayo, into engiyithandayo and yiyo engisizile ukuthi ngiphume kulama problems lawa ukubhadala school fees.
I live in Lesotho and go to school in Bloemfontein. The hostel is part of my life. At the moment, I am in grade 8. Many of my classmates have gone through quite a growth spurt in the last few years, but not me. Somehow I have stayed short. Hostel life has changed since the coronavirus pandemic. I now have my own room, which is great, but it does just get a little bit lonely sometimes. It's actually easier to have a roommate because now you are lonelier. Yeah, it's just harder sometimes, but you get used to it. Yeah. I've accepted the way I was built. Sometimes I do wish I was taller, but it's life. You have to accept. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. I lost my mother last year. It was a great shock when she died. She was still so young. She went to Dubai for a holiday with her friends. So as she came back, she started to have a problem with breathing. So then that's when she passed on. Yeah, it was a very difficult time. I had to go to counseling so I could get better. My mom was a very strong, loving and caring and religious woman. She was a happy woman. She was always happy. She would spread positive energy all the time. She was a very good singer. Yeah, we would sing in the car most of the times when we would go to trips. She would take me to my international provincial tournaments for squash. Yeah, she was just there. She was supportive all the time. Yeah. I sometimes listen to gospel, which brings me closer to her. I see my dad only over holidays and some out weekends. But I have discovered a weapon that helps me cope. It's something I'm really good at. Something where I can beat boys almost twice my size. I can't wait to start doing it again.
Around 2012, before ngiya King Edward, bengifunda eJohannesburg inner city. Umngani wami ebengiclose naye uye wangitshela ngesquash, and then yena wangi-encourage ukuthi ngisijoyine because ucabanga ukuthi it's a great sport. So mina ngamamela yena, ngasijoyina, and then ngavele ngathandana naso. Ngisaqala ukudlala isquash ngibe nama-difficulties okubamba i-racket, njengokunzima ukumaster some of the techniques e-backhand. Kungithatha isikhathi esiningi ukuthi ngiyifunde, kodwa abo-coach bami bazame as much as possible ukuthi ngiyifunde, including i-movement yakhona. Bangitshela ukuthi ngithathe ibhola ngilishaye against ibonda endlini ngize ngiyijwayele, and le nto le bengiyenza for ama-hours until ngize ngiyijwayele every day. Ngidlala squash ngifila kahle because ngiyazi ukuthi ngisendaweni e-right, ayikho into angeke like ngibe ne-peer pressure ukuthi ngenze izinto lezi ezenzakalayo la ngihlala khona. So uma ngidlala squash ngiyajabula because into engiyithandayo, and mina ngumuntu osithandela ukugijima. So isquash nje into impilo yami kahle kahle isquash.
As a player who came in with a situation whereby there are no parents, so I had to play a role of a father figure. Just encourage him to try and study very hard so that he can change his life and be a better person. Also, to refrain from bad friends. As you know that kids, when they grow, they mix up with wrong people. Yeah, all those things. Yeah, and also to encourage him to know that like he can do it in life. Doesn't matter that his parents passed away.
Nathaniel in the front, Muzi in the back.
I realized 1 year after ukuqala squash ukuthi ngitalented ngale sport. Ngaqala excel, and then at my first professional tournament ngaphuma number 3 ku-Gauteng province, and then ngayenza progress from lapho, and then nila ngabona khona ukuthi ngiyasithanda le sport lesi and ngigifted.
So let's play.
length, down the line, down the line. When he came in, he was a very quiet person. These guys who stand at the back, always they want to see others in the front, then at the back. He was a quiet person, but when he stayed in the game, he gained confidence. You can see even now, he can stand in front of people, he's strong.
Isquash singisize kakhulu empilweni yami, singilethela ama-opportunities amaningi, kungisize nokuthi ngithole i-scholarship esikoleni abasibiza nge-King Edward VII School. Kusize nogogo wami ukuthi angasawarishe ngokuthi ubhadala i-school fees, and ngitravela kakhulu ngesquash, esekunale organization abayibiza i-Goli Squash, le bilokhu ngisiza ngibhadalela ama-tours wami kwamanye ama-province. Mina bekufanele ngirepresent South Africa, Australia this year, but i-tournament wona bayipostponed because of i-coronavirus pandemic. The time I postponed the tournament, inhliziyo yami ibibuhlungu because mina bese ngijabulile ukuthi ngizothola i-chance, ama-opportunities overseas, ngibone nokuthi kunjani. Isquash sangale ukuthi sidlalwa kanjani, so that nami ngizofunda. Njengokuthi ngiyorepresent South Africa, Australia, lento inginike confidence kakhulu because ngiyazi khona ezinye izinto engazenza and ngizothatha ama-risk, yabo, so that ngizo-achieve more in life and be successful.
Okay, 36.3. So now you know the ropes, and from next time you can do it yourself. Right, enjoy yourself. Okay.
Alright guys, welcome back. First day back after this long lockdown that we've had.
I actually started playing tennis. I was a tennis player, so it was easier for me to adapt to the game. But I still had to fix some techniques, some squash techniques. So that's when I got a coach who helped me with that. Yeah. So there were some things that I had to do before I actually mastered the game. Yeah.
This little man came waltzing through the door and walked straight up to me, and he shook my hand, introduced himself, and he said, "Hi sir, I'm Samana Mohapi. I'm new to Saints and I'm coming to play squash." I think he just exudes personal confidence in his own being, you know, and it was such a ray of light, you know, they just walked through the door.
Squash is a very amazing game. You need to be mentally strong, you need to be fit, you need to be smart. You just need to have all those qualities. So then I like squash because it is very challenging and it is a fast game. So I like challenging things. Squash has taught me to never give up in life, and if I want to achieve something, I must work hard for it. Yeah.
Obviously being slightly smaller, his technique needs to be good and his fitness levels need to be good, because obviously he doesn't have the natural power of the bigger boys, but he's shown himself to be a small giant on the court, you know. And
I used to get very angry for losing because I practice squash a lot, and when I practice I do everything fine, but then when I get into a match, all these shots just disappear. So I get quite angry, and sometimes I cry. I won't lie, I do cry. But now I've started to see that no matter how good you are at a sport, there are times to lose and there are times to win. Squash has made me more mature. Yeah. If I see an opponent who's twice my size, I do not get scared because I know what to do when I'm playing against a tall guy. I know what to do when I'm playing against anyone. No matter how tall you are, no matter how short you are, I just know what to do when I'm playing against him. You need to be mentally strong because if you're not, sometimes let's say you're playing a very tough match and then you just give up. That's not going to help you go far in squash. So you need to be strong and mentally strong. I don't give up easily, but there are times when I give up. So now I still need to overcome that giving up thing. Yeah, I do not give up easily, but sometimes, yeah. Once you find something you love, it brings along people who you can share your passion with. We're all on the same wavelength, and that's great. The Saints Squash community is my family. My teammates are my brothers. They are always there to support me. They push me to my best abilities. And my coaches are always there for me. Yeah, we are all a big family, yeah.
Ukuba umdlali we-squash ogudi kumele ube disciplined ekhothini isikhathi sonke, u-understand i-opponent yakho and kumele ube mentally strong because more mentally strong kuyakusiza nokuthi i-direction ye-shot yakhe iyakuphi so that wazi ama-weaknesses wakhe, and then kumele ube physically strong because if awukho physically strong I don't think uzokusucceed because i-squash ifuna a lot of running, and if awukho fit ungana stamina then angeke usucceed.
I believe he's going to be one of the top players in the country. If he continues, then he will compete internationally. And then on the school side, I hope that he will perform very well, and then results are going to come. Maybe he will go to university one day.
Some of my highlights include ukuthi number 3 in South Africa for under 16 and then ukuthi number 1 in Gauteng for under 16. Sengwina ama-trophy amaningi from kuba number 1, and the lento ngijabulisa kakhulu because ngisebenze kakhulu and I would like to achieve more. Kungijabulisa kakhulu kenza into engiyithandayo and ngiyajabula because ngifanda out ukuthi squash i-passion yami and iyangisiza ukuthi ngiphume eitradeni ngingabi nenkinga, and this is why I want to keep on going because this is one of the things that make me happy in life. Academically ngisafuna ukuthi ngizenze abantu abangakwazi ukuthi bona bafunani, so ngifuna ukuthi babe ne-confidence kubo, babe nama-risk, bangasabi, bangahlali ebunyameni, baphume babone ukuthi yini into abagood ngayo so that bachubeke because nama I did the same thing. Isquash bengasazi mara manje good kuso, so kumele ube usithanda isport sakho, ube passionate kuso, and then uzo-achieve more in life.
Honestly, if I had to play rugby, I don't think I would enjoy it that much because I don't want to get injured. That's the first problem. And I don't think I would survive on a rugby field. And hockey, I actually tried it out once and then it just wasn't my sport. Yeah, so squash is my sport, yeah, because I enjoy it and I have fun. Mostly when I go to school, most of the time I want the school to be over because I have squash after it. So squash is my fun time, yeah. But there's another great thing about squash. I can do it with my dad.
Things like squash, they help him to be strong, to be independent as well, to make his own decisions. He wants to win against all costs. So that becomes a problem because he cannot win every time. So he had a bit of temper, a lot. So we have been over the years trying to work on that. So he's much better now in terms of his temper. So I think he's becoming better each day.
It's helped me to believe in myself. It's helped me to have courage. And it's given me a second feeling where I am accepted and supported. I want to tell all the kids who think they're not certain for a sport because they're scared or they don't have the right build or anything. My message to them is that they must try something new, find something they love, because they never know if they could find their talent. So they must use that talent and practice on it and do it. Yeah. You must never give up and follow your dreams.